Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So this week's Monday must-have is on the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Advanced Never Fail Foundation. I did pick this up for less than 10 bucks on Amazon. They got quite a few different shades, so if you'd like to see if this is a makeup you should buy, we're going to be doing a wear test. I'm going to show you guys me applying it, so if you'd like to see all that, make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell, bookmark my page. Guys, I upload a video 7 days a week, every day of the week. So keep on watching and let's go ahead and get started. So guys, like I said, I did pick this up on Amazon for $9.57, and this is in the shade Classic Ivory. It is 1 fluid ounce. It's supposed to be an 18-hour wear foundation. Unfortunately, guys, I won't be wearing it for 18 hours, but I do think we can get a really good test to see how it sits on the skin, all that. Guys, I haven't primed or anything. The only thing I did put on is my L'Oreal Revitalift moisturizer. I want to see how this works without a primer. I personally don't use primers very often. If I do, it's usually a pore filling one in my T-zone area. So guys, we're gonna apply it with a brush and a sponge, okay? And we're gonna be doing check-ins and everything. I'm gonna be going out to dinner here shortly. It's about 6 o'clock. In the evening. I'm going to be going grocery shopping, cleaning, so my last check-in will probably be about 6 or 7 hours in, which, I mean, for a lot of people, that is a normal day's worth of foundation. I usually keep mine on for about 12 or 13 hours because of work and stuff, but let me stop babbling and just go ahead and get in. So guys, it does come in a glass bottle with a pump. I have used this once before, but let's go ahead and do it on camera and we can see how good it is. It does say to shake well. First time I pumped it out, I did shake it, but just liquid came out. So, guys, it is a medium thickness. I'm doing about a pump and a half. It's a little runny. I mean, it's not, you know, super thick, but it's not super thin either. So I'm just going to be using my e.l.f. Ultimate Complexion, my Ultimate Blending Brush. And I love this brush for stippling on foundation. Okay, so let's just go ahead. It's supposed to be a medium to full coverage. Okay. I think this will be a perfect shade when it is like transitioning back into fall and winter, because I have gotten a little tan. Believe it or not, guys, this is me tan. But this color does seem to oxidize. This foundation does seem to oxidize a little bit. So, it does sit very nicely. I do have a dry patch, because I do have combination skin, but I do have a dry patch where I had a pretty bad zit, and so it's about a week out since it's began to heal up, so it's not doing that flaky thing when zits do when they're healing. I think it has really good coverage, and guys, I still actually have some left on the back of my hand. I'm doing just a really, really light makeup where we're going out to dinner. Okay, when I say light makeup, I mean, obviously this is like almost full coverage. When I say light makeup, I mean, I don't want it to look like I'm wearing like a ton of makeup. Like really bright, I guess, would be a better way to say that. So, okay, I am gonna see if this is buildable with a brush. I'm gonna try to put it on top of that, that zit that's healing up. Okay, went on quick. Just gonna blend it down a little bit. So far, I think it's looking pretty good. So guys, let's go ahead and just give it another shake. And we're gonna do a pump and a half again, even though we're using a sponge, and sponges usually make foundation, you know, usually eats it up. Okay, so this is just a Studio 5 London sponge. And I'm going to just first apply it to my face. I'm going to leave some on the back of my hand. I don't like to go in straight with a beauty blender because then it really does just eat up a ton, so I still got quite a bit left on my hand, but let's go ahead and try it out. Coverage is definitely lessened a little bit. This is probably like a medium coverage. I can still see a lot of discoloration, but you know, if you don't like such high coverage, but it does look really, really pretty. I do have a brand new sponge, but I didn't want to get it out yet. I like to, especially if it's a sponge, because let's be honest, sponges are they can be a little hard to clean. I mean, they just take so long. Okay, I'm just gonna stipple some more on. Still got some on the back of my hand though. Okay, I just want to get some extra coverage in my eye area. And guys, I know I don't do like the newest and bestest foundation reviews, but guys, to me, $10 for a foundation is pricey. I know, guys, you know this, I'm cheap. You know, one of my favorite foundations is the Rimmel Stay Matte, and that's less than $5 at my local Walmart. So, guys, it's hard for me to spend a lot of money on foundation, especially. You know, even just any makeup, really, it's kind of hard for me to spend a ton. But, you know, a subscriber asked me to do a review on a L'Oreal foundation. And honestly, guys, this was the cheapest one on Amazon. And guys, like, I was looking at the, what's it called? The L'Oreal Matte something else. So came out the Luminous one. I'm sorry, guys, I can't remember. Anyway, but those are like almost 11 bucks on Amazon, but I was looking on like CVS and stuff, and guys, Amazon is way cheaper than like Walgreens and CVS.com and stuff like that. So, okay guys, so I was able to build up the sponge side, but honestly guys, I like the sponge side. It looks better, it looks smoother, so I am just gonna go over the brush side with the sponge just to help smooth it out a little bit. But it's looking nice. I think it's actually a really good color match. Like when I'm looking at the mirror that's behind my camera, it looks good. I don't know what it looks like on video, but the color match looks really nice. But okay guys, so it's not like gooey or like greasy feeling, or it feels like it's setting a little bit, which is good. But guys, I do think it had really good coverage, especially for me not putting on concealer. But here's a really, really close-up look. I think it's starting to settle into my forehead lines a little bit. When my hair grows out, I'm gonna get bangs because I'm sick and tired of these forehead lines. So, okay guys, I am gonna set my face gently with my Rimmel Stay Matte. I'm sorry guys, I don't have a L'Oreal powder. But I also like this powder because it's tried and true and I know how it acts. So that's why I didn't want to go in with a brand new primer or like a brand new powder, just because I know how certain things react and how things last and stuff. But okay guys, so guys, I will take a flash test photo just to see if it has any flashback, because I know that the Rimmel Stay Matte powder does not. And guys, I'll be doing at least, I'll probably do one check-in before we go to dinner, but we're going to be leaving here in about a little less than an hour. But I will be doing a little check-in. I might do a little tiny bit of like bronzer or something, but it's not going to be anything crazy. Anyway guys, I will see you guys on the check-in. And I think it's looking really, really nice so far, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, first check-in. So I put on some blush and a little bit of lip gloss and some mascara. That's all I'm doing for makeup wise, guys. It's been on for about an hour. Still looking pretty good. It has settled a little tiny bit into my forehead wrinkles, but pretty much every foundation that I've tried does do that. So guys, I'm gonna be doing a couple more check-ins. I'll check back in after dinner and going grocery shopping. And then I'm actually gonna start doing some like physical housework. So I'll do a couple more check-ins, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hey guys, so second check-in. So it's 10 o'clock. So it's been on for 4 hours, and you guys can probably see I'm getting a little bit shiny. I haven't touched up, I haven't blotted or anything like that, so looking a little shiny. Sorry, the lighting's kind of bad. It's completely dark outside. So just got done grocery shopping. It's about 90 degrees outside still. It's pretty warm still, so it's holding up really good so far. So I'm gonna go put groceries away, and then I'm gonna start scrubbing down the bathroom and cleaning the kitchen and stuff like that. It's Saturday, so I usually do a lot of cleaning. Saturday night, Sunday morning. So anyway, you guys, I will see you guys in a few hours. Have a great one. Bye. So it is about 11:30 right now. I have a little different ring light. I'm trying to do better lighting. But guys, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm pretty shiny. But guys, I have to say this makeup held up pretty well. So my review of the L'Oreal Advanced Never Fail Makeup's 18-hour wear foundation, I really like it. It's supposed to help fight the signs of makeup breakdown. Okay guys, we're getting uncomfortably close here, but usually guys, I have a really large pore, dilated pore right here from when I was younger. Had bad acne, but guys, it looks pretty good. Remember guys, I didn't use a primer or anything like that. My forehead, it's definitely seeped into my forehead lines, but you know guys, I am a little bit more mature. You know, I'm in my mid-30s almost. But guys, I really like this foundation. I think it applied very well with both a brush and a sponge. I do like the way it, how it looked better with a sponge. But honestly, I would probably apply it with a brush and then smooth it over with the sponge. I did notice around my upper lip, it seemed like the foundation kind of wore away. But guys, I also had a chicken bacon Swiss sandwich and french fries at dinner, and so I was like wiping my mouth with a napkin. So do I think that this stuff is like budge proof? No, but it never claimed to be budge proof. But guys, I mean, I'm pretty shiny and greasy looking, but I'm going to just kind of rub it. Okay, so there might be just a touch of transfer, maybe just a tiny bit of foundation on my fingers, but it didn't leave any like bald spot, any kind of mark where I did rub it. So I do think that the L'Oreal Advanced Never Fail makeup, I do think it is really good. It's, you know, I know for just regular people out in the world, 10 bucks is not very expensive for a foundation. That is a very reasonable drugstore foundation. I know that. To me, this is double the amount that I usually spend on foundation, but I think it is worth the money. So if you are looking for a good, you know, it stays a long time. Remember guys, I've only had it for about 6.5 hours, but it looks really good for that 6.5 hour mark. Guys, I scrubbed the bathroom, bleached, you know, like full shebang. Okay guys, also went and cleaned up the kitchen, you know, did the cat boxes, all that. So guys, it's not just like dusting or vacuuming, it's like I'm like scrubbing stuff. And guys, it held up really well. I mean, I was wiping away sweat from my hairline, and guys, it's held up really nicely. So I do think that this would stay better. I think it would have a better wear if I would have powdered my face like I usually do. Guys, I usually bake my nose and a little bit of my chin. I do apply a heavier powder, and then I usually apply some kind of setting spray. And guys, it was a very light powdering, no setting spray with this application. I wanted to get a real feel for this foundation, and I really like it. I think it looks really nice, even as it's starting to kind of wear down. And there's like no visible wear down except for around my upper lip. Guys, it looks like skin. I don't mind a little tiny bit of shininess or dewiness on my skin. I do prefer matteness, but it doesn't look greasy. It just looks like shiny skin, if that makes sense. There's a difference between like oily skin and then, you know, that fresh, scrubbed, shiny. It's what all the YouTubers do when they put the highlight on their nose. That's the effect that they're going for, and some of us are just naturally blessed with that. That's not my favorite look, but I don't mind it. You know, usually I would have blotted, I would have maybe applied a little bit of pressed powder to my nose, but I didn't do any of that. But guys, I think it's worn really well. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel greasy. You know, I can touch my face and my fingers don't like do that peel thing where it's like you touch it and then it's like the slow, yeah. If you wear foundation, you know what I mean. So guys, the L'Oreal Advanced Never Fail makeup, sorry guys, I am tired, it's been a long day. Guys, I think that this would be very nicely suited for combination skin, for oily skin. If you have dry skin, I think you could definitely use this as long as you're prepping your skin very well first. You know, making sure your face is gently exfoliated, moisturized, maybe even a moisturizing primer, then I definitely think that I don't think anybody would have a problem wearing this. But if you do have drier skin, I would definitely, you know, do those extra steps for prep. Same if you're super oily, obviously using a mattifying primer, maybe blotting before you set it, settings for all that, guys. I think that, you know, any skin type could very nicely wear this foundation. I think it looks great. As you did see in the photo, it did have a flash, you know, so you know, guys, honestly, when it's gonna be winter time here soon, I think that would be fine. Also, I didn't add a ton of color cosmetics to my face. It was a little bit of blush and some lip gloss and some mascara, so I didn't do contouring and bronzing and everything I would normally do with a full face of makeup. So I think that there's definitely ways that, you know, I could work with this, and I really, really like it. I like it so much, I actually ordered a second bottle for backup. So, yeah, you know, expensive $10 foundation. I ordered another one. Anyway, you guys, but I hope you enjoyed this more in-depth, you know, little wear test and a very, very in-depth review. I really, really like it. So I definitely do recommend the L'Oreal Advanced Never Fail makeup. It's part of the Infallible line, 18-hour wear, so I definitely do recommend it. Guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. It's almost early morning here for me, but whenever you're watching this, I hope you have a great day. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I really, really appreciate it. It really helps me out. Guys, also make sure that you guys share this video. I think a lot of people would really, really love this foundation. It's great. I love the glass bottle and the pump. And guys, leave a comment down below. What is your favorite drugstore foundation? Love to know. And guys, don't forget to follow me on my other social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Yeah, all that. It's all at Budget Glam Babe. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. Have a great one, guys. Bye.